All right, take two. This is Game Hydro. We're talking about a game called Miner Crush. Now, it's a game that is themed around mining. Obviously, you can tell by the pickaxes and the hard hats and the lanterns and all that business. And it claims that you can win real life money for playing. So, we're going to play it. We're going to determine if that's actually true. And we're going to give proof of whatever conclusion we come to. So, as you can see up at the top, we've currently got 35 cents in the old wallet. Tap it, and it'll say $50 is the minimum that you need to cash out, and you put your PayPal account in, and it will tell you whether you cash out or whatever. We tried off the screen putting our PayPal account in, and it was, well, obviously below the minimum, so nothing was really able to happen. So the method of gameplay is you tap one of the icons, and it goes away along with every identical icon. So the pickaxes go away now, and the red stones went away. They left some coins behind, so we just decided to collect those. Not really a whole lot you can do with coins in this game. They don't exactly get used for purchasing anything. You tap on the minecart, nothing happens, for example. Let's tap on the pickaxes and tap on the coins to collect those. Oh, God. Obviously, we had to stop the video mid-roll there because an ad video started playing. And no, I'm not going to promote the games of another company using my YouTube channel unless they directly pay me. And they are not directly paying me. So, you know what? You get cut out. You get cut out. And you get cut out. All right. Anyways, you shut up. Sorry, that's one of my kids there telling me to shut up, so, I gotta lay down the law and tell them to shut up back, because that's how it works, right? Anyways, so beat one level, it doesn't say congrats, it says conrats. The G seems to be missing. It appears that spelling or, quality control in general isn't necessarily one of the key focuses for the developers of this game. But you know what? Whatever. We'll move on. 5 cents per round. All right. So at this rate, in order to meet the $50 cash out point, I would have to beat 100 total levels. I'm on level 9 right now. We're going to do this again. Sisyphus rolling a boulder uphill. Why not? Now we got lots of coins forming, obviously. All right, now it appears the game's slowing down. That's a lot of fun. Matter of fact, the game's totally frozen. This is actually something that happens quite frequently in this game, where it freezes completely and doesn't really let you do much of anything if it does. That is not a function of me having an old phone. Yes, I have an old phone, but I don't think I've ever actually had a game freeze altogether on it. Now you can see the game is slowly unfreezing. And after it completely unfreezes, we'll be able to collect all the coins that we racked up by getting rid of all these different shapes on here. Or I'm going to leave it there because it shows my incredible personality when I can comment in a funny way over the game freezing. My kid and I have fundamental disagreements about how to tube. But, when she's old enough, she'll be able to try it out on her channel. First of all, I'm not a boomer. Second of all, I have a professional. I mean, professional is a strong word, but I actually have a successful channel. All right, so that's the gist of the game so far. You're not going to see anything new after this. Let's go to the comments section let's go to the download page on the App Store. We're going to read the comments and the reviews and see what other people's experiences with the game have been like. All right, now we're at the App Store review page and download page for Miner Crush, so obviously you can see the name of the game here. Once again, spelling doesn't seem to be very quality checked. It's because it's supposed to say matching fun and casual game right below the title, but it says matching fun and casual game. So that's a worse result than if they had AI do the translations. I'm guessing it's because of a translation issue. Usually that's a problem. So looking in the what's new area, you can tell by the oldest update how old the game is. This one is 2 months old. Now, something else that's a red flag about this game that I forgot to mention earlier is that for legitimate games that claim you can win real money and actually will pay out, they'll ask for your location while you're using the app. The reason for that is because certain jurisdictions still ban online gambling, so they want you to verify the location to see if you're in a legal district, so they themselves can abide by the laws. This one did not, so take that for what you will. Let's see the screens here. Matching game. Fun tap gameplay. The power-ups aren't there that it says were there before. Incredible boosters. Cute patterns. Level reward. And in the showcase screen it says congrats, which is a little silly. In the description, Minor Crush, Dig Blast, Unearth Explosive Fun, the Click to Crush Puzzle Adventure. Smash groups of linked items to climb the global scores. Tap and demolish at any two connected, etc., etc. And the developer is listed as Bryant Battle. So it's not the obvious name of some other company like you occasionally see with unscrupulous mobile games. For example, I played one game like this where the developer was listed as the Boys and Girls Clubs of Southern Maine. There was another developer like this where it was Persian Rugs and Carpets Limited. The reason for that is because a lot of times with games like this, they'll just pick some random company and put that as their developer, and typically put that as their address. I don't know, McDonald's of, Normal, Illinois or something like that. All right, but the most important part of why we're checking this out is the ratings and reviews. Let's see what other people are saying. Not worth downloading. It makes you watch too many ads, but fun game if it was honest. This person says, I've noticed since being closer to the $1,000 mark for cashing out, the game takes away the option to win any more cash. All right, so looks like the cash out on this game used to be $1,000. Looks like since then, at some point, they have dropped it to $50. Can't complete. You can't complete the game of 1,000 to get 100, which is bogus because I've been doing it for the last 2 days. Fake game. I've become a game tester. These fake games, they promise money, won't deliver. I've won over $100,000 on these games and was never able to cash out. Easy to learn and fun. Seriously, y'all, if you have worked 100,000 days, seemingly like I do, etc., etc. Another time-wasting scam. If you're apprehensive about downloading these apps that allegedly pay you, then you would be correct because, like so many others, it's a complete joke and a waste of time. This game is fake, unable to cash out, horrible game. My VPN blocks the link. Scam, joke, fake, cashing out, game is a joke. Fake app, freezes, no bonus, fake, family favorite. Nice honest game, absolute scam, etc. Issue, you can't cash out. Whatever, it's fun, I hope it's real, but it crashes, it freezes. Minor Crush. Blah, 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 blah. There's lots of reviews like this. You can slow down the video all you want. They're all going to be the same thing. Not one person has actually been able to cash out. So the ruling about Minor Crush is it's not worth it. Will not pay you. So don't bother playing it unless you just want to play a really simplistic game where you can tap to get rid of stuff. Kind of like, I don't know what games are like this. Like, the original that I think I remember is Farm Hero Saga way back in the day. But I don't even know if that game exists anymore. Can't King doesn't really have as much of a presence as they used to. Anyways, yeah, this is Game Hydro. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and if you got another game you want us to do, then please leave a comment.